These singers will give you a new lust for life. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 singers you'll like if you like Lana Del Rey.
Everybody said you're a killer, but I couldn't stop the way I was feeling the day.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at female vocalists who bring similar shades of cool to Del Rey's dark pop. We're basing our picks on a mix of unique character, powerful writing, and how well each artist reminds us of Lana's sound. Number 10. Tove Lo. Where Lana Del Rey brings venom to indie pop, Sweden's Tove Lo does the same for dance pop. Tove Lo's raunchy lyrics echo Del Rey's haunting stories, while bringing a gritty sense of realism to her songs. She's also more direct and often explicit in her songs' messages, giving a sharp contrast to Lana's vague and poetic writing.
I'm not the prettiest you've ever seen.
Tove Lo even matches Del Rey's dense production style, layering harmonies and unusual synthesizers into her electronic sound. Her latest album, Blue Lips, explores themes of love and drugs, similarly to Lana, and is a little easier to groove to.
I'm sweat from head to toe. I'm wet through all my clothes.
Number 9. Purity Ring.
Feel as lonely as I do.
Lana Del Rey's bitter love songs modernize vintage pop, but Purity Ring tackles the genre from a futuristic perspective. The Canadian band's blend of synths and drum machines create a wondrous electronic sound, while still packing an emotional punch in their lyrics. The duo's epic tension building easily goes toe-to-toe with the huge drops Lana delivers in all her choruses. Songs like Lofty Cries even mix in the smoky overtones that have made Del Rey's music so iconic. Megan James's vocals stay consistently high throughout their albums, offering fans a refreshingly bright alternative to Lana's deep register.
I need not one thing more. Oh, wrap the ground around.
Number 8. Halsey. While Halsey's music is definitely more self-deprecating than Lana's, both artists give listeners a dramatic look at modern romance. The pop singer's strong voice has carried her to success with songs like Bad at Love and Closer. Halsey has also collaborated with rappers like G-Eazy and Quavo, just as Lana has worked with contemporaries like A$AP Rocky and The Weeknd. She's even captured Del Rey's dreamy reverb and lush production on songs like Him and I.
Cross my heart, hope to die. To my lover, I'd never lie.
Halsey's more upbeat delivery complements Lana's more hopeful sound on Lust for Life. Number 7. Billie Eilish. Despite her synthetic roots, Billie Eilish's music carries the same natural confidence that made us fall in love with Lana Del Rey. Eilish's minimal guitars and ethereal sound are audibly similar to what has become recognized as Lana's core sound since Born to Die. While many of Billie's songs are driven by electronic beats, she's using just as much piano and guitar as Del Rey.
I'm home alone, you got no sweat.
She's rarely as over the top as Lana, but Eilish's soothing harmonies in tracks like 6 Feet Under give her music a similarly spiritual quality. And like Del Rey, Billie's career was born from viral popularity rather than traditional touring.
Our love is 6 feet under, I can't help but wonder.
Number 6. Lissie. If you close your eyes and put on a Lissie song, it's pretty easy to think you're listening to Lana instead. Lissie's raspy vocals and hazy production on songs like Hollywood and Wild West wouldn't feel too out of place on any of Del Rey's albums.
From where I stand.
Her enchanting sound even landed her an appearance on Twin Peaks in 2017. While she has come close to Lana's aesthetic in the past, Lissie's new album Castles emulates Del Rey's pop sound wholeheartedly. If you wanted to hear what it would be like if Lana tackled more of a country sound, Lissie's early albums are about as close as you can get.
Underneath the covers of treetops and each other, woken by a gentle breeze.
Number 5. Sky Ferreira. Sky Ferreira has made a career combining iconic retro pop sounds, drawing comparisons to Lana along the way. Ferreira is much more of a stylistic chameleon, however, pulling from artists like Michael Jackson, Alice Cooper, and Fiona Apple. While Ferreira may be best known for her music, she's also landed roles in Baby Driver and The Green Inferno.
I'm not happy when I try to fake it.
Her 2013 album, Nighttime, My Time, rotates through her influences on each track, without ever feeling derivative. The album's title track comes closest to Del Rey's sound, as Ferreira goes from sultry to scary as the song goes on. Number 4. Banks. There's always been a menacing quality to Banks' electronica that has made it as shocking as it is interesting. Banks' grandiose writing is laced with the same seductive energy as Lana's music, while she injects her own robotic elements into the mix. Her debut album, Goddess, carries much of Del Rey's signature noir overtones, especially on tracks like Drowning and Beggin' for Thread. While Banks is evocative of Lana's character, her aggressive string arrangements and futuristic synths set her apart. In recent years, however, Banks' music has gotten much more experimental, mixing tones of house and hip-hop. Number 3. Nancy Sinatra.
Sugar Town.
Since Del Rey evokes the style of the 50s and 60s, it makes sense to give the ladies of those eras a listen. Lana has been described as a gangster Nancy Sinatra, and even did a cover of Summer Wine, a song Sinatra popularized.
And I will give to you summer wine.
The two artists share a low, sultry voice, and almost a cinematic quality to their music. Nowhere is this more evident than when Sinatra tackled the theme for the James Bond film, You Only Live Twice.
You only live twice.
Who knows, maybe Del Rey will try her hand at a Bond song one day. Number 2. Florence and the Machine. Few artists managed to make life seem quite as fantastical as Florence and the Machine. The band's mix of orchestral pop and Florence Welch's beautiful vocals serve as an energetic counterpoint to Lana's downbeat anthems. Despite how Welch's poetry makes her songs sound like fairy tales, they're often poetic spins on heartbreak and depression. While the band hits the same emotional notes as Del Rey on a lyrical level, their music blends soul and dance rock along with their signature harp. Florence and the Machine's over-the-top delivery and punchy dynamics also carry the cinematic qualities that make Lana's music feel larger than life. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Marina and the Diamonds. Marina Diamante's bouncy pop is often a vehicle for troubling stories of an emotionally unstable youth. Like many of Lana Del Rey's songs, Diamante's music focuses on how fragile people can be. Marina's melodramatic characters on her album Electra Heart are reminiscent of the reckless lovers in many of Lana's songs. Diamante dissects the exaggerated romance of death, which Del Rey herself plays with in her lyrics. Whether you think it's exciting or satirical, Marina's loud production is undeniably catchy as well. Diamante's latest album, Fruit, offers a more personal side of Marina, comparable to Lana on Lust for Life.
Give me one more night.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.